What's your secret to creating a viral hook?
Yeah, so I have a three-step formula that I go through when I make every video. The first thing I do is I try to make sure it's visually shocking. So when someone's scrolling through, you want it to like catch their eye immediately. Like, what can you show that will immediately tell them like, oh wait, what's going on here?
How
Even
long
if
do you think you have before they scroll?
like a second, honestly.
Less than a second or a second?
About a second.
A second?
I think you have it a second. Like people consider it and then they scroll. Like I will say that. But their consideration is like a second. A second is longer than people think, honestly. As a shorts creator, a second feels long.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so the first thing is it has to be visually shocking just to catch their eye. The second thing is I want it to establish the right expectation. So what I mean by that is you want to say what the video is going to be about while also showing it. So you don't just want to have your face to the camera saying what you're doing today. You want to like do it while you're saying it. So like if someone, let's just say, is cooking, say what you're cooking while you're already like cutting something. Like show that like, oh, like we're already getting into it. I have the proper expectation. And she said this promise and she's already fulfilling it with on it immediately. So that's what I mean by setting an expectation. And the third thing is giving a promise at the end of the video. Yeah. So you want the viewer to not only be
or a payoff,
establish a payoff. So you don't want. So now you caught the person's attention, you stopped them from scrolling, and you're giving them an expectation. Now, like they're deciding, is this the video I want to watch? And now you're giving them another reason to watch by telling them that like, oh, there's something at the end. Like you can't stop watching until the end of the video. And that's why the hook is so important because it not only catches the viewer's attention, but if it's a really good hook, if it's a really good hook, it not only catches their attention, but also gets them to watch until the end to see what that promise is.
So if we're going to clip this conversation, for instance, you would say maybe, I have a 3-step formula to making any video go viral, but the third step will shock you.